Alright, we're back. Hey everybody, welcome back to my second stream today. Continuing with some more Final Fantasy XIV. We gotta finish the last of 6.25, which is the Varying Dungeons. Oh, that's right, I promised the video to start that one off. But let me get to the NPC and Charlian first, and then we can go from there. Yeah, so the plan is that, and from what I saw in the patch notes, that's pretty much all I wanted to do for 6.25. So we're going right into 6.3 after that. And I think that will be... not the MSQ this time because of what happened last time. How I mentioned in the previous stream that I didn't have the answer choice for the Island Sanctuary for that MSQ, so I was like, I'm doing side content first now. Which I saw that a bunch of other streamers do that too, so... So it looks like we'll be going into the Alliance raid. Yep. Back into Myths of the Realm. The new Alliance raid series for Endwalker. And after that... Tataro's Grand Endeavor, I guess. I wonder if that'll connect to the Island Sanctuary, but... who knows? Oh wait, no, that was its own separate questline that started back in... yeah, I remember. And I did do that on stream, yeah. I forgot about that questline. There's only one new Island Sanctuary quest, and that requires grinding out the new ranks they added, so that's whatever, I won't be doing that. And that's it. Yeah, so we're gonna do the Alliance raid, and then Tataro's little questline, I guess. And then after that should be MSQ. If I still have time for it, I'll start it tonight, otherwise it'll be tomorrow. Yeah, so that's the plan. Variant Dungeons, Alliance raid, Tataro's bullshit, and then MSQ. Alrighty then. Let me go ahead and leave this highlighted for myself so I can remember it for later. Chronicles of a New Era. 6.x. Here we go. Alright, back to the 6.25 tab. The key to the past. It's an old Charlian where I logged out. Alright, here we go. Alright, the video. Can't get too comfortable yet. Ah, the FF5 nostalgia with this music. This theme is so... I like it, but it's still so jarring right now. Because it's so different from anything that I've had before. It's so fucking cool though. You know what, I just realized it actually kind of reminds me of the duty support menu. This. Which now this follows the same thing you got, I guess. But it used to be like, kind of like this, yeah. Huh. Go figure. What the hell is that? An auspicious opportunity. That sounds incredibly familiar. That's not from the past, though. Is it? Let me do a Control F on that real quick. What the hell is that? Get over the road. Oh, okay, yeah, that is from 6.3. That's literally the Tataro questline I just mentioned we were going to do out there. Okay, cool. Okay, yeah, so it starts here. The key to the past. But, like I said, there was a cutscene to actually introduce this properly. That as soon as you talk to the NPC with the exclamation mark, it just goes. So I can't replay it again. But like I said, I recorded it, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the video now in my PlayStation photos or whatever. Oh, photos and videos. So give me 1 sec while I do that. Let's see, what the hell is this? I think it's this one. I was like AFK and then I was just looking for an NPC for the... I was looking for the NPC to turn in and sell the sacks of nuts for the, they're called, because I was doing a lot of hunt trains. When you hunt down marks, you get sacks of nuts as currency and all that. Yeah. And so I ended up talking to the wrong NPC first, and little did I know it was the one for the variant dungeons, and it just launches you into a cutscene that you can't rewatch afterwards. It's stupid. There is a new game plus for this though, so I'm pretty sure that would have solved the problem, but I didn't want to spoil the story of this for myself by just going through the thing off stream and then doing it again later. New game plus mode, I felt like that would be jank. Okay, 75% is the video game audio right now. I gotta raise it to 100% because it's super quiet for recordings for some reason. I have to remember to lower it before we switch back to the actual game. Headphone warning, I might forget. You've been warned. I might forget to switch it back before when it happens every time almost. So yeah, this is what starts it actually. We talked to this dude named Osmond. Hello, how may I help you? You're Leon Starkus, aren't you? Yep, that's me. What's good? Aha! I thought I recognized that heroic mane. That's how you pronounce that. Or Mien, maybe, I don't know. How wonderful to meet you. My name's Osmond. I'm a gleaner, as you may have surmised, mostly specializing in the collection of rare and curious books. And it seems fate has brought us together. Wow, what do you got? My work has given me an appetite for well-crafted stories, you see. But recently I've struggled to find any truly engaging material. So I thought to myself, so, why waste all this time bemoaning the lack of quality literature when you could be writing the exact kind of tales you enjoy? Which is why I'm so excited to be speaking with the vaunted champion Leon. If I could convince you to share some of the minutiae of your adventures, it would lend my fiction an undeniable... I missed that. Authenticity. There we go. It would lend my fiction an undeniable authenticity. Alright. I got you. I don't know what I chose here, but I'll read all this first. Let me tell you about the time I was just starting out. Here's a story of the Dragon Song War you may not have heard. Well, when I stood beside the resistance fighters of Alamigo and later of Vilma, there's a lot to consider when you visit another world, or the world of the past. I think I just said the one when I was starting out, maybe. Yeah. Well, that was a complete waste of... Osmond? Are you actually chatting? Scholar above, it's a miracle! I knew I was like, I should pause for this. Because when you're voice acting, you don't read it as fast as when you're not, so... And this is pre-recorded, obviously. And here I thought you capable of little more than grunts and sighs. Oh, may I introduce Shalomor, my colleague and eternal tormentor. Oh, come now, it's just a bit of playful banter. What? Trisosans and I could use some good humor after failing to track down our quarry. The hell of a name. I'll be damned! Leon, this is an honor, and an incredible stroke of luck. You are the very person we've been searching for. That always fucking works out that way, doesn't it? If you'll indulge me for a moment, I can explain the situation at hand. What do you got? As you know, Charlene was charged in antiquity with fulfilling a sacred duty. A duty which kept the gleaners buzzing to and fro like angry hornets. Right? Aye, we would complete one grueling list of procurements only to be handed yet another. Then another. The work was all we knew. But now that those days are behind us, the tasks have slowed to a trickle, and we find ourselves, well, strangely idle. Thus, the Guildship, in its wisdom, has forged a partnership with the Adventurers Guild. We now have a system in place where odd jobs from other countries can be funneled here to us in Charlene. The tasks they pass on to us are, for the most part, not your average gleaner cannot handle. Okay. There is one client, however, who has asked for you specifically, and as the Adventurers Guild has no official presence in our city, we agreed to the odd job of facilitating that request. Think of us as their substitute Charlene branch, if you will. Okay. In any case, I'll be here at the counter ready to provide you with the details. Doesn't appear to be an urgent matter, so feel free to engage the request whenever your schedule allows. Oh, and be sure to browse Trisausen's wares. He has a special selection available for anyone who takes part in our odd job enterprise. Oh, the rewards for doing the variant dungeons over and over? I'm guessing. Leon? I didn't quite get the chance before Shallow Moore commandeered the conversation, but I wanted to thank you for indulging me with your story. Do you think we might talk again sometime? I should love to hear how this odd job of yours turns out. Yeah, of course, buddy. We'll have a little sit down. He went around and I was behind the counter. About other people. As a result of the partnership between the Adventurers Guild and the Gleaners Guildship, you are now able to accept an odd job from Shallow Moore at the Peristyle. Oh. And yeah, that's how we ended up here. I can talk to him about that later. But yeah, we're pretty much all set. I told y'all I might forget, and I did. I always do. I even paused for a second because I was like, there's something I should do. Yeah, turn down the fucking game volume. Jesus. Alright. So yeah, that was the intro scene that I accidentally fucking triggered. Now we can do the, this. Nothing worth sharing right now? Oh, does this mean you're putting together a carefully curated account of exciting exploits to regale me with later? I can hardly wait to hear it! Yeah, sure, that's totally what I'm doing. Oh my god, the sunset. Fucking love Charlene. I love the sunset right now, mixed with the artificial lighting too, from the, the little lamps here. This hour right now, oh my god, this lighting and everything, this is so cozy. Excuse me, miss? Alright, Shallow Moore, what's up? The key to the past. Shallow Moore is watching you expectantly. So, Leon, does this mean you found the spare moment in your busy god-slaying agenda? As it happens? Yeah, I have. Wonderful. We actually have a letter addressed to you from Mistress Mamodi. Go ahead and read through that, and I'll dig up the link pearl I'm to use to convey your reply. Alright. Dear Leon, Dear George, no. Dear Leon, I hope this letter finds you well and still taking guild jobs because we've got one here with your name on it. Ordinarily, I wouldn't bother you with something like this, but the client is a personal attendant to Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Unamo, and I'm guessing that piqued your curiosity as much as it did mine. Let Shalamore know if you can make it over to Ulda, and I'll set up a meeting with this lady in waiting. I'm told it's nothing urgent, so at your earliest convenience. Amori. What are we thinking? Yay or nay? One does not simply refuse Mistress Momodi. I gotta go with that one. Ha! I'll take that as a scent then. Let me make the call. Oh my god, it's a cute little cub. Tiger cub. Right, there. And done. Our tiny taskmaster is making arrangements as we speak. He said the lady you're to meet is a Lalafell by the name of Kokoshu. Light brown hair, green eyes. She should be awaiting you outside the quicksand by the time you arrive. Fair fortune and safe travels. Right on. I forgot how much wind it takes out of me. Narrating and voice acting. I get tired a lot quicker and easier than when playing other games that are fully voice acted like Metal Gear. I'm getting used to doing that out of OCD now. Oh. We know who this is. My lady's servant or whatever. Master Starcrest, I presume? I am Kokoshu. But let us be clear from the outset. I am not your true client. I know. The personage who wishes to engage your services is the Sultana, Nanamo Unamo herself. Yeah. Firstly, however, pray allow me to explain the request itself. Then you can decide whether or not you wish to proceed. Sure. What do you got? I trust you recall the tunnels beneath the city of Ulda? How could I forget? I was chased out of there with my tail between my legs by your own guards. And I saw my friends sacrifice themselves left and right to get me to safety. Hence Leon's really sad face. I speak, of course, of the Sylvian subterranean, the passages and waterways through which you made your escape on the day of that ill-fated victory banquet. It seems that one of the tunnel sections collapsed during the commotion, and the crew, comprised primarily of immortal flames, has since been put to work on repairs. In the process of restoring the masonry, however, they have come across an unexpected gate. What do you got? It was described as antique in design, inscrutable in purpose, and sealed shut by some mystical force. The report appeared of great interest to the Sultana, and she has expressed a desire to investigate this strange portal firsthand. Furthermore, she feels that Master Karupin and the like are overprotective and will prevent her from exploring to her heart's content. But are we then to send Her Royal Majesty into potential peril without a trusted escort? You see my dilemma. As a proven champion of Eorzea and veteran of countless heroic endeavors, it is to you whom we would entrust the Sultana's safety. Besides which, she should have it no other way. She would have it no other way, excuse me. Her Grace's wish is my command. I'm down. I'm an adventurer at heart. I said this over and over during the Endwalker Marathon. I love new adventures and exploring new things and yada yada. That's why I gave Xenos the answer that I did. Literally, because I was actually saying that without knowing that was going to happen. I was saying that throughout the whole fucking marathon when we were in the FF14 segment. Thank you, Master Starcrest. It will mean a great deal to Her Grace. Please wait here and I shall inform the Sultana of your decision. I seek out new locations to see, new sights to see, new challenges to conquer, and yada yada for its own sake, not just to save the world and all that, so. Well, there she is. But Leon, thank you for coming. I greatly appreciate you indulging this selfish request of mine. Well, that's not biggie. I should hope for the sake of your adventurous spirit, however, that the mystery at hand proves more intriguing than odious. Yes. Kokoshu spoke broadly of what to expect, yes? Then allow me to add a few details to the story. According to the report, the gate bears an intricate, flowery design. The flames were unable to ascertain its origin or significance, but I have seen such a motif before. The very same design adorns a key in my possession, the last gift I was ever to receive from my dear departed parents. I recall the ceremony with which it was presented and their promises to take me to the place the key unlocked once I had come of age. They spoke excitedly of the choices I might make, of the things I would behold on my chosen path. They were called away to Thal's Hall long before that day would arrive. With mother and father gone, I despaired, ever learning the key's purpose. And now this portal is found. Surely you understand why I cannot leave it unopened? There could be anything behind that gate. There could be anything behind that gate. No, not that, you bastard. But rather intriguing mystery. Indeed, but mother and father meant for me to see it, and that is what I intend to do. Still, neither Papa-chan nor Pippin would approve of my plans to investigate in person. I needed someone else I trust, but who trusted my judgment in turn. Will you be that person for me? Yeah, of course. I got your back. I was waiting to see if I'd have an answer to us or not. As for Kokoshu, she was the first I brought into my confidence. She is, after all, my lady-in-waiting. Yeah, I recognize her. And serves as my double when I am away. Yep. She looks very much like you. I hadn't wished to involve anyone else, but she flatly refused to cooperate unless I enlisted a reliable escort. Thus, here we stand. And though I regret the need to have you complicit in my subterfuge, the idea of exploring with you has me giddy with anticipation. I'm sure it does. Consider me your professional bodyguard. I meant to say your personal professional bodyguard. I missed a word there. If you can make your way directly to the excavation site in central Fanolin, the foreman there has been instructed to permit you entrance. Considering the tunnels reach all the way to the palace, security protocols dictate that we receive reports anytime someone enters the ruin. I will take that as my signal to join you, via the secret passages, of course. Now, let us make our preparations. We should, as you say, be ready for anything. Yep. Excuse me. I look like Mario's hat. Honestly. Oh, wait. No, yeah, that's... Honestly, no. It's not that far away. Fuck it. We're going old school for this. Yeah, right. Our place is to be. Stop. Master Starcrest. Lady Kokoshu says you are to have unrestricted access to the ruins for some manner of confidential assignment. I wonder, does this have anything to do with what they found in that collapsed section, or... Thought about easier to figure. Actually, never mind that. I'm not meant to ask any questions. The rubble's been mostly cleared away, but please, do watch your footing down there. I don't want you tripping over a loose rock in the gloom. That's the worst. VNC Dungeon Finder unlocked. Variant Dungeon, the Sylvian Subterrane, now accessible. Alright, here we go. Let's see what this is about. Variant Dungeon is a matter of choice. Variant Dungeons are a unique type of duty featuring branching paths. By exploring these places alongside the guest's quest character, you will gradually reveal new elements of the overarching story. Unlocking certain branches may require some detective work. Whenever you complete a path, a new story entry will be added to the journal associated with the dungeon. Keep at it until you discover all the forks in the road. Replay value. Okay. Make it a party or go alone. Go it alone. The difficulty of a variant dungeon is automatically adjusted to provide a challenge for parties of between 1 to 4 players. You can group up with friends, make use of the party matching option, or put your solo player skills to the test. Victory will require effort and attention, but it is entirely possible to complete these dungeons alone. Variant actions. To allow for greater freedom in role choices, variant dungeons grant players the use of special variant actions. These actions mimic existing abilities such as Cure or Rampart, alleviating the need for dedicated tanks, DPS, or healer. Each player has 2 actions available for use during the dungeon, and these can be changed at any time in the dungeon finder window. Okay. Enter the dungeon. Excuse me. Enter the dungeon. You can enter a variant dungeon via the VNC dungeon finder window. Is accessed by speaking with the NPC at the dungeon entrance or by selecting the option from duty in the main menu. Standalone window serves all your variant dungeon needs, whether you wish to read story discoveries or set your variant actions or make changes to the dungeon settings. I understand what I must do. Cool. I guess we're going in. Oh, not here. Over here. I'm so close to item level 620, but I'm not quite there. What's this? Why can't I choose this? Well, I can't select it, but I can put my cursor on it. Select sphere. Cure, ultimatum, raise, spirit dart, rampart. Can't be changed during battle or while the recast timer is on cooldown. It's longer when done solo. You can spam the Link Pro emote sound. Is that what I was hearing just now? It sounded like people were using that. I was like, is that a new thing now? Oh, damn. So if it's longer when done solo, are you offering to come with? Or are you a little busy? I don't mind either way, so... They finally added it, obtained from PvP series. Oof. Okay. No, it's no problem. I had planned to do this alone anyway, because it was like a... Well, the way I'm hearing it, it seems to be like a little story thing, so I can take my time with it. So I don't mind. Let's see what these do real quick. Okay. Only for DPSs and healers. Obviously, tanks can't use this because it would make us OP. It sounds like you can change them inside, you just can't do it in combat, from what it's saying. If I'm going in alone, I don't think I'm going to need this unless I have NPC allies, which I don't think that's how this works, so... I already have Provoke, so that's pointless. Can I take 2 cures, or... Does it let me take 2 of the same one? I'm just curious. No. It does not. In that case, I guess that this is it. Just some fucking DPS, I guess. It's an AoE DPS. A dot damage over time for 30 seconds. Alright, I guess I'll take this. This is Yeah, exclusively for healers and tanks. And this is exclusively for DPS and tanks, or DPS and healers. And then this is for tanks and DPS. And this is for tanks and healers. Or sorry, tanks and DPS. Yeah, here and Raise obviously not for healers. And then yeah, okay. This is for anyone. The provoke is the old AoE provoke. I've never heard of that. It stuns one as well. Oh, the Paladin used to have it a long time ago, huh? Oh, it does. Cool. Whatever, I'm gonna take this for now. I'll adjust as I go. Alright, let's do it. And yep, as a solo player. The Sylvian Subterranean. I like the new little icon there. That new little icon is used for your adventure plate now too, right? If you want to put that as part of your playstyle, I think. Ooh, I like the intro already for the music. I like the intro to Family in the daytime. The Sylvian Subterranean. Let's do it, milady. What is this, The Legend of Zelda? That almost sounded like the intro to like when you're out in the fields and in a Zelda game. 3 more gates? It seems we have a choice to make. Do your instincts pull you one way over another? If I were to listen to mine, I find myself drawn to this one. Oh well, this will be easy. I'll just follow your lead for the first time through. I'll probably replay these off stream after. We're just gonna do one run for the story of this quest line before moving on. Oh, we picked the same gate. That settles that then. Let's see where Nanamo takes us. Damn, I like the music so far already. That stench. I shall have to burn these clothes. They also said let the expedition begin. I didn't voice that, but... Null preserve me from creepers and crawlers. Pray clear the path, Leon. That's what I'm here for, m'lady. Alright, Nanamo, I'm on it. Let's go, assholes. All of you. What can I use here? Everything. Alright. What do they feed on down here? Each other? Or why must the smell so positively putrid? Probably because of what you just said. You almost answered your own question there. Holy shit, this is huge. Careful, that big one looks nasty. His ass is grass, don't worry about it. What's this? Personal spoil? We take. Oh shit. Good thing I had the instinct to sunlight. Take this. Oh shit, I'm not gonna do it again. Can't. I thought I'd... Even empty of pests, this place is a dank, mold-ridden nightmare. How long has it lain untended? What? Longer than, any of us have been here. Or at least me. Ah! Home of Id fell in by Booth. What? Home of Id fell in by Boof. Is adventuring always this disgusting? Sometimes. At the very least, it's always sweaty and grimy to a certain extent. Could run a not-traversal fungal bridge, but I suppose if we hurry across... Yeah, I'm sure you won't get infected with anything. Is there no end to this foul menagerie? No. Decay is especially bad in this section. I fear the fungal growth is all which keeps it from collapsing. Might actually be true. Nay, this rot cannot be allowed to continue. The tunnels need reinforcement, not to mention a thorough cleaning. First boss, Garion the Spear. Well, I won't be able to do my proper opener with these cooldowns that they are, but oh well. Adapt and survive. Let's go. Ah, the reek of sewage is overpowering. Does this Hecaton Shear have no sense of smell? I guess not. That's the wrong button. Yeah, I meant to use, Watch your footing. It's coming up through the floor. I see that. I'm glad we get to listen to this music. You playing games? Mind the barrel tops. There must be a reason for those markings. Shit, you're right. Alright, well. So the blue one is a donut. I gotcha. I wanna hold it. Okay, so far so good. I was wondering what that was gonna do. Alright, I gotta heal. Eat this too though. Shit, he doesn't turn that far. Holy fuck. What is he gonna do? Oh shit. I'm still gonna get hit here. Oh, I see, that's what he was. Clever prick. That water effect is quite subtle, isn't it? Okay, I called it. Trying to get comfortable again. Oh shit! Damn! I tried to get back to the other side before he charged and I ended up getting hit by it. I should have waited for him to charge first and then ran for it. Alright, I'm starting to see his patterns though. It's all about positioning. Now I can do this properly. You gotta be careful, I think it's really wide. Okay, I thought that shield was maybe going over there because I was over there, but it seems to always face just whatever direction you want it to. I just happened to be on the wrong side both times. such a weird pace. It's definitely a new feeling having to, you know, make sure you're healing yourself and dodging mechanics and applying dots that you're unfamiliar with these actions here, Variant Cure and Spirit Dart. It's a very new feeling, doing a dungeon solo with these new actions. It's hard to keep up with my usual opener and rotation when I'm having to think about that too, and the mechanics going on. It's definitely a challenge by yourself, for sure. That probably would have been like 10 times easier with the whole party. If you can best the Hecatons here so handily, then it certainly bodes well for the remainder of our expedition. Yeah, don't count yourself, don't get so cocky. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out how to use these things properly. I think that such a cavernous hollow yawns directly beneath Ul'dah. Oh, that's why the /WoW emote comes from here? She does it right there? Raising one of these lifts should provide us passage across. Assuming, of course, that the winch yet functions. Okay. Dude, I love the music. The left or the right? I guess I have to make this choice on my own. I favor my left. Let's the left. Interesting. The lift appears of Ul'dah design, albeit an old one, but everything else screams Amalja. Did those rolling boulders just sprout legs? Yeah, they're not boulders. Activate that first. Oh yeah, this. I forgot about that. Make up for the lack of DPS. Oh, only one guy left. Yes, most definitely a Malta construction. Fortifications built for war rather than habitation, I would say. After you, I have an aversion to needles. This can't be from the time of the zombie purge? Was Father hoping I would see this one day? I wonder if that's related to... that lore is impressing my mind right now, so... Alright, just these two guys. Well, in that case... place to practice rotating my cooldown. A bit rusty at that. Especially because it's, like I said, a very weird feeling to play by yourself through something that is structured for a party, for the most part. Did you know that Ul'Dan and Amalja once fought side by side? It's not common knowledge. Well, those times are back now. The door of solid iron, and no sign my key will open it. Do you see any handy levers or the like? The message is engraved in the common tongue. In the beginning, the Lord of the Inferno shared with us his flame, Speak the name of the gift he bestowed upon our bloodline. Sacred fire? Well, that was easy. Impressive! A lifetime of adventure teaches one more than just battlecraft, I see. Yeah. And that's the other route. Okay. It's so stately and subdued in here. I am reminded of Eralig's burial chamber. Is this a tomb? Oh, another boss already. Fallen hero sarcophagus. Eternal Eve. Oh, is this the end? Well, I guess since there's many paths to go on, it's not going to be like a standard dungeon that has 3 bosses or something, I guess. So there's probably 2 and they're all different for each path. I'm excited to do this over and over again. It's gonna be pretty cool. Wait. Well, I have an extra cartridge, but I'm gonna have to adjust my... Oh, not really. That means I can just go straight into No Mercy, actually. There we go. Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Undead Shadow Caster. Zealous God. See how many tries it takes us to beat this asshole. I can't focus on the dialogue too much. As I've said before. That's what I get for focusing on, you know, my goddamn buttons. I got that classic, hotbar tunnel vision. Alright, it's like last time, I'll have to take it nice and slow. And focus more on the mechs than, you know, my fucking buttons. My vigilance unceasing, a final death unto the zombie horde. Zombie horde? Does this warrior have endured since the Thorn Dynasty? That was centuries ago! Yeah, I was thinking of that too. When she talked about zombies earlier. My wards will incinerate your undead flesh. Okay, so it starts like this every time. What the hell is this? Okay. Well, I was able to figure that one out on the first try. Oh shit, that is a one-hit kill. I thought last time it was because I got hit by more than one at a time, but no. Oof. I'm gonna have to do my burst combo in between those next ones, because I can't focus on too much shit at once. That was too soon. Oops. This should be good. Oh, I see. It's like the other one, right? Oh, they're not a one-hit kill. I was getting hit by two at the same time. For some reason, what I thought was gonna happen was... Oh, shit. I thought he was gonna spawn the doors and make those teleport while also leaving the flames there. So I was totally misreading that. What the hell is he gonna do? I think that's it. Is it? rest eternal in my shadow. Okay. Still you shamble on. All hot mustifiers burn to undo your foul animation. You think I'm a zombie? My heart weeps that we must fell such a fierce ally, Bulldog. Right? Oh, fuck. Wait, is there no way to get across? I don't think so. That's shadow. Oh shit! You can use the portal too? That was a complete fluke. That was not me five-heading that shit. Oh my god. Yeah, I was like, I'll be honest, I did not do that with intention. But it saved my ass. That's fucking cool. You still have a little bit of time to move after. It's not that harsh. They're all going that way, so I'm fine. Allegedly. Yeah, I'm good. Hi! Whew! Now that's a fucking challenge. A tragic end to a valiant warrior. He at least seemed unaware of his affliction. And yet so abhorrent with the zombie curse, even a hero of his obvious stature was sealed behind an iron door. If only that powder had never been concocted. Heavy do I feel the burden of my ancestors' sins this day. Shall we make our return then, Leon? There seems little reason to linger here. Yeah, I guess so. We've uncovered much and more, plenty enough to occupy my thoughts for the time being. You have my thanks. Yeah, right on. That was fun. I'm definitely gonna have fun with that off stream. Doing that again. Choosing the different path and all that. That is pretty cool. I definitely support more content like that for sure. Master Starcrest. All done with your assignment then? Yeah, I'm good. Glad to hear it. I'll inform the workers that they're free to head back into the tunnel. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Hold on. Jeez. I stopped drinking water ages ago. I don't know why. It's all the talking, I think. Sometimes just causes me to get hiccups. Oh, and before I forget, I have a message for you from Lady Kokochu. She wishes to meet you by the quicksand upon your return to Ulga. Safe travels, sir. Right on, dude. It's definitely a cool new style of fighting that I could embrace and get into. Like, not just doing them alone. Like, obviously I'd like to do that with friends, too. But just the duty actions, or the variant actions, I guess, is, you know, it adds kind of a new twist to it. Because I think you can still use those in party, right? Or is it just solo exclusive? I don't know. Either way, it's pretty cool. I like it. It's a cool new concept. Welcome back, Mr. Starcrest. What's up? As Kokoshi might say, "'Tis I, Nanamo! Did I fool you?" Sort of. I had my doubts. My lady-in-waiting yet plays the role of Sultana, but we reasoned it odd if Kokoshi were to enter my chambers and never emerge. Thus the disguise. It also affords me a way to speak with you without the usual royal fanfare. I could get down with that. As for our expedition, that was rather more taxing than I had anticipated. What I had planned as a simple sating of curiosity has given me much to consider. I like that they brought some of the lore back that we learned from the Hildebrand questline about Ulda and whatever I think still be, right? When they were fighting each other and the way that war ended with using that zombie powder. I'm pretty sure they brought it up again somewhere else too, but I like that this is exploring that lore a little bit more. Or at least that path that we took in. Few are aware of Ulda's historic alliance with the Amalja. The fortifications we saw are undoubtedly remnants from that period of cooperation. A chapter of our past that has long been kept from the light of day. I've been afforded a tangible glimpse into how things once stood between us. As we continue our struggle to repair ties with the tribes, I am encouraged that they will one day be so harmonious again. Such revelations aside, I cannot help but dwell upon the fuss which mother and father made of the choices I would make, and the paths I would take. Other places of import yet lurk behind those portals, of that I am certain. Yes, I should very much like to conduct a more thorough exploration, when time and circumstance permit, of course. Aid me in mapping out this underground enigma, and you will find me a very grateful Sultana. Sounds good. In this very moment, however, there are several dreary affairs of state which demand my attention. I believe Kokoshi wishes a word before you depart, so pray abide her a while if you would. Keep well, Leon, and we shall meet again soon. Her mouth looks so weird in that outfit for some reason. I think it's probably because they're just using Kokoshi's, like, fucking character model, but I'm not sure. No, it's a little different. And she just looks weird in that for some reason. Welcome back, Master Starcrest. Ah, lest you wonder, I promise I am the real Kokoshi this time. And I am Kilfufu. Excuse me, I almost said that wrong. Kokoshu's assistant and fellow trusted confidant. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. As part of her Grace's inner circle, I simply had to come along to offer my thanks in person. Yes, we are most grateful for your steadfast presence. I worried what would happen when the Sultana first laid out her rather reckless plan, yet she has returned to us not only unharmed, but invigorated. For the sake of her Grace's well-being and our continued peace of mind, we hope that you will agree to further forays at her side. Yeah, let's say seem fun. We were also informed by Mistress Mamodi that the Gleaners Guild ship was instrumental in facilitating our request. When next you visit Charlians, please do pass on our warmest regards to Shalamore. Will do. Considering your tendency to range beyond the reach of ordinary mortals, I was not at all certain that our request would reach you. We do appreciate Shalamore's zeal in tracking you down. I've heard that Kokoshu is actually her Gracie's cousin. That certainly would explain their similar features. Indeed. The more I look at it, the more I like that the tank stance button changes into something else when you have it on. Because yeah, sometimes you don't always look up there to notice that you have the buff on, right? And having it on your hotbar is a nice little extra reminder that, hey, you have your tank stance on, so if you don't want to have it on right now, hit the button, damn it. Look at that. So I gotta say, most of the time I think most people forget to turn it on, when they should, rather than turn it off. But it is what it is. You know, it still helps for those new situations. So, I like it. All finished with the job then, Leon? Mistress Mamodi called to thank us, and let us know that you'd arrived in Uldon. Oh, the little lady-in-waiting sends her regards as well, does she? They sure know how to make a girl feel appreciated. Oh, I should probably give you a nudge in Osmond's direction. He's been scanning the crowd every few moments, hoping you'd be back to regale him with the tale of your odd-job adventure. If you've the time, I'm sure he'd be thrilled with any scrap of story you care to share. Okay. Sildy's survey record unlocked. The Sildy survey record is now available within the VNC Dungeon Finder in the duty section of the main menu. New entries will be added to the log as you complete each possible route through the variant dungeon. Okay, cool. This must be the other quest that was listed in there, right? Yeah, something else. Leon, how fare your adventures? You, wouldn't happen to have any you'd like to share, would you? The Sylvian submarine. Sure. Oh, this must be to unlock the Savage content. The Sildian subterrane? I am passing familiar with its history. And Mistress Mamodi's client had you exploring this network of tunnels and aqueducts? Yep. Fascinating. By your description, this mysterious gate's floral motif sounds very much like a gerbera? Or daisy, as some prefer to call it. Shalamore is our resident botanical expert, so I can only tell you what she's told me. That gerberas are a common sight in Ul'dah, having adapted to thrive in Thanalin's arid climate. I've also read that the royal house of Thorn had something of a special relationship with these blooms. And was it not during the Thorn dynasty that the Sildian waterways were purged of zombies? Curious. The Thorn's shadow flickers ever present at the edges of your tale. I understand you are not at liberty to tell me everything, but even the abridged account has been absolutely captivating. A sealed gate, the hidden paths which lie beyond. A kind of perilous locale the poor combatants such as myself would read about but never hope or wish to visit. Deep beneath Ul'dah do mighty guardians dwell, but what have they been placed to protect, excuse me? It practically bleeds intrigue. Yes, I'm ready to write my adventure epic, and it will be set in the dank passageways of the Sildian subterrane. But let me think a moment. Anything lurking in moldy aqueducts for an extended length of time would surely deteriorate as rust or decay set in. Putting aside the question of how long they've been down there, is it not reasonable to expect that the inhabitants were once far stronger? Perhaps strong enough to challenge even the indomitable Leon, eh? With you as my muse, this book will all but write itself! You're starting to sound very familiar, dude. Like, you're gonna take creative liberties. Criterion Dungeon, another Sildian subterranean not accessible. Yeah. He's gonna take some creative liberties with my stories and exaggerate some shit and make it way harder, isn't it? Yeah, I guess that's it. So how exactly do you... or did I miss it? Do you have to do all the paths for this to unlock? Holy shit. You probably do. Jesus. I guess that's it. That's 6.3, and I'll do that after the Alliance raid. So I'm kind of just going down the patch notes on the website, the lodestone. It lists the Alliance raid first on, well, technically MSQ first, but because of what I said, I'm making an exception and doing side content first now. Okay, we're done with 6.25 now. Yep. 6.3 now. Midst of the Realms. Back to Mordona to talk to Derek. Derekun!